Hi, thank you for coming back. I'm going to work on another verse of Proverbs, and again, I haven't looked at this verse yet, so we're looking at it together. So this is verse 10, and here we have in the New Century Version is the second one here. My child, listen and accept what I say. So we can do that. We can say listen and accept something. Then you will have a long life. We could say live for many years. Let's see what NIV says. Listen, my son. Yeah, we can do that. Accept what I say. And the years of your life will be many. That's actually closer to what we would say in TBTA, many years. My child, listen, accept. Okay. So this is NASB. Listen, my son, and accept my sayings, and the years of your life will be many. Okay, so I'm not seeing much difference here. If I look at the easy English, listen to me, my son, and accept my words. If you do, the years of your life will be many. Okay, so they're pretty consistent, so I'm not even going to bother looking at the translation notes or anything. I'm just going to go ahead and do this because all these translations are consistent. My, no space, left paren, father, apostrophe S, right paren, son. Note that I'm using son as more literal. NCV, New Century Version, had child, which I would not be opposed to, but the translation note suggested that these were more directed towards a male child. You, no space, left paren, imperative paren, listen to me, no space, left paren, father, right paren, you, no space, left paren, son, right paren, accept, the things that I, no space, left paren, father, right paren, say, right bracket, period. Okay, note that in TBTA we can't use what's called a headless noun phrase. That's except what I say. We have to put what the what is, except the things that I say. Actually, NASB is a little bit closer to what we want here, except my sayings. We could say except my words. We could do words/sayings, but I think I'll go with this. Now, notice that in NIV it says and the years of your life, but I think this and is really a consequence. And in English, this and can have many functions. I think it's not just connecting, but it's saying, if you do this, then this will happen. So I think the then you see in NCV is really more appropriate here for what it actually means. Then you, son paren, will live for many years. Period. Cap notes, colon. So I don't have any notes here, but I just put that so somebody can add something later. Okay, so we have my son, listen to me, accept the things that I say, then you will live for many years. Now, notice in the literal versions, let's see, I put listen to me. That seems to be implied, but it's not explicit. Just for kicks, let's see if we need that argument. So here I'm starting up TBTA. So I have two choices. If it's not a necessary argument, we can just get rid of it. Well, it seems to make sense without it. Or we can put it as an implicit argument that could be, it's implied, but it's not necessary. And we'll check the translation for translators too. Bringing that up right now. Okay, ontology and lexicon. Okay, so I'm going to the ontology menu, then source events, that means verbs. And now I'm going to click on L. So you see listen to the official. So actually the way we have it now, it is a required argument. Now possibly we could change that so that it's not required. I'm also going to switch, I'm going to take a look at the T4T here. My son, heed what I say. So that'd be listen to the things that I say. If you do, you will live a good, long life. So they have good as a implicit information. I'm not sure that really fits with what I have. We could say, then you will live well for many years. Not sure if I like that better. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put this as an implicit argument. So me these notes like implicit get pulled out later. So it doesn't really totally matter where I put it, but I'm going to say that that's implicit. So son, listen. Accept the things that I say, then you will live for many years. Okay, I'm going to put a note here. Cap, if we follow, we could have live well, implicit, for many years. Close quote, period. So that's a note that our translation consultant can see. And if he thinks that's a good idea, then I'll add that in. We'll add that in later. Okay, well,